Hello, everybody, and welcome to Weird World. I'm your host, Jeff.
Nah, Beth.
And let's talk about sexting.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like that our sexting has hit an all-time high.
Woot.
Whether it's in the form of the come hither high stylings of a celebrity nude, a classic dirty 70s pic, or a cute, candid, flirty, suggestive reveal. Sexting, it seems, is as prevalent as ever. It seems we're all well aware and truly in the midst of a sexting era. Do you do a lot of sexting?
Do I? No. Nope.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really either. While there is still more research that needs to be done regarding the overall pros and cons to the latest data, suggesting that it's still slowly becoming a normal part of modern exploration of sexuality. Sexting hit an all-time high with the recent lockdown. Surprise, surprise. No kidding, right? And it showed no signs of leveling off just yet. Let's take a look at the top 10 stats below to find out how we are sexting in 2022. Interesting cover.
Right.
1, there are loads of pros and cons when it comes to this particular art form.
Art form. Everything is an art form if you look at it, in the right lens.
Yeah. And it should be considered an art form. Really. After all, who knows where your private sex will end up? Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Stats show that 1 out of 12 sexts are forwarded without consent. You might want to reconsider that before you hit send.
Right.
Electronically sharing sexual text messages, images, and videos still seem to hold a taboo. Despite numbers clearly showing that most of us engage in it. 8 out of 10 adults. Really? That many? To be exact. Women are sexting more than men. While there are fewer women than men using dating apps, it's debatable now. Sexting is a bit different. According to a recent study, women are even more likely to initiate sexting than men and suggests that females send sexually suggestive messages slightly more than males do. Numbers show that 62% of millennials sext at least once a month, while 48% do it at least once a week.
Ooh.
52.3% of adults have regularly engaged in sexting.
Reluctantly. I think your dyslexia is starting to kick in.
Reluctantly. Oh. Thank you. Have reluctantly engaged in sexting.
Yes.
Oh, it says reluctantly. 8 in 10 adults aged between 18 and 82. Wow, they're really cranking that sucker on all the way up to 82.
Yeah.
Have reported doing it at least once. Well, I mean, from what I've heard and some of that, there's, especially, older females, they don't mind getting it on and stuff of that because, well, it's not like they have to worry about getting pregnant.
Right.
It's called, it's like, Sonny, I'm too old for that.
Right.
I have no worries about that. No child support's coming from this body. 63% use sexting to appear funny or flirtatious. It can be both, especially if we do it right. 2/3 of women have sent naked or semi-naked photos compared to about 1/2 of men.
Yeah, but I have gotten, a D pic every now and again,
What? How does that happen?
Unsolicited, mind you.
Well, you don't go out there and go, yo, show me the goods.
No. No, I don't. No.
All right. 9. 62% of millennials sex at least once a month, while 48% do it at least once a week. That's quite a bit. Married adults do sex each other significantly less than young adults in relationships. Well, no kidding. You've been doing the person for years.
Right. They don't even want to have actual sex with you, let alone like having like, texting.
Yeah, well, the old adage and stuff. Once you see I do, you don't anymore. So, according to Sexting Tactics, their sexting mostly consists of sexy or intimate talk, 29%. Wow, that's low. While only 12% engage in sharing sexually explicit photos or videos. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've ever just sent a sexually interesting photo of myself, just even to a girlfriend. I've gotten them, but I've never actually, done whatever. I mean, if you're going to be saying something that is, it's okay, I can't wait to come home so that you can be able, I can, give you 2 brewskis. We would go, dinner time, of course I might go, oh yeah, let's see them. You know what the brewskis are?
Beer?
No.
Oh.
The boobies.
Oh.
Again, motorboat.
Oh, okay. Wrong brewski. Sorry.
Yes.
But even though the latter wouldn't wouldn't be half bad either, if you're into that. If you like the beer.
Yeah. Just don't mix them.
I mean,
Additionally, it reported that sexting improved their relationship satisfaction. Well, yeah, because then you're playing and having fun and
right.
I know. Then I mean, sure, if I'm married to somebody and so that, and if all of a sudden she wants me to send her a sexy pic, it's usually just in business garb. It's kind of like, well, that's the sexiest I'm going to be able to give you, honey. I just can't drop my drawers and go, here's a dick pic.
Right, especially if you're like in a board meeting or something,
it's usually, it usually doesn't work out. I mean, at one time, so I did have sex in the office with her, but I had a private office, so I could be, and it was lunch hour.
Right, that's your own time.
It was like, shh, can't make a lot of noise. The boss is in the next office. No, he did it once. Only in one company. Oh, well, specifically, it alleviated attachment anxiety in women, while men experienced higher relationship satisfaction. Well, no kidding. These guys are all about the sex. If there's no sex involved, then why are we with you? A hot selfie can send an affirmative body positive message. Being comfortable in your skin equates to being comfortable with who you are, which counts for a lot. Yes, it does. After all, so wouldn't you think that your self-satisfaction would be better and so that if you have a very good positive image of yourself and so that, especially if it's aided by your partner?
Well, yeah,
telling you and stuff like that, it's like, oh yeah,
yeah,
it's like, honey,
yeah, right. I get that.
So it's would that be desirable, and especially if you feel desired, wouldn't that be getting you much more in a better mood?
Well, yeah, I mean it does, and it's like it's always nice to be felt that you're physically wanted by somebody else. It's,
I know a lot of women loved even though they bitch about it. I know because I've had women bitch about it. But yeah, getting your ass slapped, especially like when when a guy's walking past you, and it was like, give that thing a good little love tap. A lot of women like that.
I mean, personally, I don't mind it, but like the only time I do mind is like, say, if I'm like, pouring myself a glass of milk or something like that, and like,
yeah, there's timing.
Wait
until after she's done pouring.
Yeah.
Then give it a good slap. But I noticed that there's women who usually bitch about it. But then when you go, okay, F it, and then you don't, oh, you guys get unhappy like a fast. Why? What's wrong? You're bitching about it. All right, fine. Forget about it. Bam! Out! There you go.
Right.
And then there's, okay, so you want me to ignore you from now on, you're bitching. Okay. For additional and safe information on sexting, really? That must be the end of it.
Yeah. So.
All right. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot more people, especially millennials, are flirting basically over through text messages. Especially sending a good little pic or two.
Because those are worth 1,000 words.
Oh yeah. Well, especially for a guy, especially. If if you're gonna be just like especially for like yourself, if you were to pop your top and some of it and just take a candid shot of your boobies to someone that you care about and be able to go, these are waiting for you when you get home.
Yeah.
I was the guys going, yes, ma'am. Well, what do you think of this and stuff? How about your own friends, especially girlfriends and stuff? Do they do a lot of sexting and stuff to any of their guys, or whoever they're interested in?
Most of my girlfriends have, yeah, and I can't say that I haven't done it a time or two myself. Hi, Dad. Anyway.
What, you're an adult? What?
I know, right?
And you have been for at least 1 or 2 years?
1 or 2. I'm just barely over the legal age.
What,
barely.
23, maybe,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll go with that.
Yes.
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 Yeah, so anyway. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, it was kind of funny. Like one of my exes, like I did that too, and it's like he was missing his hat for a while and he couldn't find it, but I found it, so it's like I put the hat on and went into the bathroom, took a photo, and then his reply was, "Oh, you found my hat." I was like, "Congratulations, Captain Oblivious."
My response would have been, yeah, I'm going to be expecting you to wear just the hat when I get home.
Right. And it's like, here's all this stuff. And then it's just like, "Oh, you found my hat." I'm like, are you starting to play for the other team now? Like, what the hell's going on?
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
That's well, that's why he's the next.
Yeah.
All right. But all right. So, there's any last comments about the texting part?
No.
No?
It's
Okay.
all good.
All right, everybody. And so that you guys have a great one. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.